All right, I think we're good. We're live on that one. This one's gonna need to go away. But now there's gonna be no notifications for anybody, from what I understand, because of the video that just started up. And it came up with the wrong title, wrong thumbnail, even displayed the wrong channel. I don't know what was going on, but hopefully we have a good amount of subscribers here and followers and all of that stuff. So I appreciate you guys. Let me also change this up. Uh, okay. All right, we got 53 people here, guys. Make sure you take some time to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate it a lot. Also, if you're over on Rumble, thank you for taking the time to watch me as well, or you're over on X or Twitch or Kick. I appreciate all of you guys for watching and subscribing and following and doing everything you do in order to support the channel. It means the world to me. It really does. um, change this up. Change this up. Nope. Refresh. All right. So we're good on X, we're good on Rumble, we're good on YouTube. We're also good on Twitch and on Kick. Thank you guys for just being patient with me. It means a lot. Let's see. Good morning from South Africa. Good morning from Pennsylvania. Um, good morning. Thoughts on XRP? I believe XRP is a major play. Obviously, a lot of people have heard my thoughts on where I believe it's going to go. There's a reason why I'm holding 66,000, and maybe even more than that. I think this may end up start playing music. Hey Matt, hope you're well. I'm doing pretty good. Good morning, Matt. Hope you're well. Joining you from across the pond in the UK. Well, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Good morning, Matt. Good morning, Studio Tech. Forget the moon. Let's go to Mars. Would love to see that. Doesn't mean that I'm not going to join the journey to Mars. However, people want to see it hit the moon. You see it hit the moon first. You know, we're baby stepping, right? Baby steps to even getting that rocket ship. So we're going there. Good morning, everyone. Uh, Greets from Holland. Hope everyone is fine in these red days. I mean, I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain. I would love to have more. I would love to make more leverage trades. Um, Maybe I'll do some today, but I have to find the right opportunity to do so. I mean, we're getting dangerously close to the halving, right? We are one day away. Well, a little bit over one day. It's like one day and 15 hours, but we round down here and we're looking at one day, and that's what CoinMarketCap has done as well. They rounded down. Um, XRP to the moon, absolutely. What are your thoughts on ICP? Do you think it will go over? Where do you think it will go, or what do you think will go to next year? Um, So if I was to take sort of a guess into ICP, I like ICP and the community and the strength and the popularity that it has. It has hundreds of millions of dollars that goes through this every day. We're seeing it at a $5.5 billion market cap. I believe that the overall, when we look at market cap wise, not just long term history, but when we look at a $10 billion market cap, you know, I see that typically with a lot of plays, I'm looking at a double or a triple over that all-time high. So probably somewhere around a 20 or 30 billion-dollar market cap, meaning that you will end up seeing not only a 3x but a 6x because you're going from $5 billion to $30 billion. So yeah, I think that will be the case. However, it could go a lot further than that, and that's just kind of my level of where I see it going and what's kind of a conservative or realistic level to see that through. You have no sound? That might be on you because I have sound. From what it's showing the mic that has sound, so I don't think there's an issue there. And maybe you can't hear me, but there is sound. Hi from Greece. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning from Seattle. From Iran. Thank you for watching. All the people for watching in different places, different countries, different states. Um, I appreciate you guys. Uh, I was just about to read that and it got retracted. Good morning, bro. Have you heard about Ondu coin? I read BlackRock is behind it. I haven't heard any type of details about it, but I've seen the levels that it has, increased, and pretty much every day we've seen this kind of take a move on the to the upside. I definitely was not to say shocked, but surprised to see that leading the market for multiple days. But yeah, I've heard a little bit about it. It's just not really behind like what it will do, who's behind it, the connections, the money that's behind it, all that stuff. I haven't really dug into that. I hear you. Well, that's great to know. Thank you, Gary Fowler, for confirming that. Loud and clear, sound is good. What about Fetch, AI, AGIX, Jasmy Coin? Fetch.ai, AGIX, both AI positions. I feel like you will see the AI market that moves, and they're ones that really lead the market or at least lead the conversation in a way. And I feel like those will have a lot of success. When you look at Jasmy Coin, I mean, it's a no-brainer. I have a million Jasmy Coin. I'm leverage trading some Jasmy Coin, and I just see a lot of success for where that can go. Um, I know it may be an issue to some people when they see the overall outlook and how it's down like 98% from the all-time high. Um, but you're looking at something that has been heavily diluted, and now you're seeing that dilution that's kind of off the table because there's no more dilution here. And now we're looking for higher market caps, and we've already reached very close to the all-time high, if not broke the all-time high of like a $1.3 billion market cap. So we know that it can go a lot further, and it will go a lot further. Portfolio bleeding soon. It will turn around. Your portfolio's bleeding. I haven't checked my portfolio in the last maybe day. I know yesterday was I didn't have any videos I posted. All I had was the live stream. So I had the live stream here, and then I had the Patreon only live stream, which was great. We had about a max of 6 people or so that were there. It's great to be able to look into specific positions, and maybe even look in more detailed information within those positions as we go through those topics. And I know a lot of people have a suggestion on what I should look at and what I should dive into, and the research that we should do, and that makes it way easier to jump into a play, or not like buy a play, but jump into the information behind a play, because I don't have a boatload of comments asking me for, an opinion on this play and this play and this play. I'm not saying that I don't like it at all, but in order for me to check something out thoroughly rather than doing a quick turnaround, I need to have some time there. So my portfolio is down about $3,892. Um, Down about 2.4%. I'm sitting at 157,000 overall. CRO is leading the way. XRP is right in second place. I believe I have the 66,000 that's over there. It may be 62. But let me double check. I don't know why it's not letting me know what's going on here. We'll do this. And we'll look at that. So yeah, it says 63. So I have to add my other 3,000 that's there. But either way, I'm down 57 percent. Not 57%, 57 5,000 some odd dollars, right? What was it? 57%. No, down to 157,000. Uh Early mornings, man, not down 57%. 157,000 and down $4,000. Um so yeah, XRP, let me see. I have 66,784. Um let's see if these meta glasses can do the math. Hey Meta, what is 66,784 minus 63,903?
The result is 2,881.
Nice. 2,881. 2,881. Um, 2,881. It was at 48 cents where I bought it. Well, technically it was cheaper than that. No, it was 45 cents. So that gives me what I need, which is $66,784. Yeah, that's good. Average buy price is 52 cents. So once I get above 52 or 53 cents, I now break that level, which honestly, I guess it doesn't fully make sense what Coinbase has, because Coinbase has $4,000 and I'm down on that, but it should be around 2,000 because it doesn't know where I bought the position because I sent it over from a different platform. But that's neither here nor there. Thank you for becoming a member, a Money Makes Money member, Mr. Nightmare. I appreciate that. It means the world to me. Anybody that becomes a member, I do end up doing members only when things start to get hectic in the crypto market where we have a boatload of people that are here. Obviously, I will do members only live streams or members only chats so that, we have kind of control over how many people are chatting and what people are saying. It's only 99 cents to become a member, or you can go to the extended levels if you want to as well, which does give you access to the live streams that we do. We do live streams over on Patreon, and when we do those live streams, which I think we will do later, because today I have donuts with Dad with Hayden, so I'm gonna go to her school and we're gonna do donuts and all that stuff, see what she's doing, and then I'm gonna come back and I think I'm gonna go live from there, and yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. My focus is wait. My focus this bull run is RWA, AI, gaming, and low market cap utility plays with VC backing. That's not bad. Low supply. Got you. So you're looking for. There's a lot of things that are there. I feel like that are key within this bull market, especially AI. AI is going to be a major factor, and we're not talking about just every meme coin that claims that they are AI, right? We're talking about actually like ones that have utility behind it, that have building behind it, that have a team behind it, that have money to fund everything that they are doing, rather than just having, not baseless claims, but claims without any type of financial backing, right? There's some that are out there, and I mean, you have to work your way up, especially if you're beginning at beginning stages of things. But if you have backing by anybody that has money, you're going to succeed within this crypto space. So can't wait to see that. Uh, what about Near Protocol? Is it a good coin to invest in long term? I haven't I haven't researched it really at all, but I have seen the success of Near Protocol, and I would say by the form of popularity, absolutely. But when it comes to utility and things that are reasons why you would hold on to that play, I'm not 100% sure um, whether that is the most I wouldn't say the safest, but I believe it is a safe play. But whether it's like a more impactful play. What about Pepe, bro? I'm a big fan of Pepe. I've talked about Pepe plenty of times. I don't have a lot of it. I have like $400. And I think right now, honestly, is not a bad opportunity to maybe buy into the position. If anything, I probably will put through a leverage trade. And I'm not sure if that leverage trade will work, but let me go over to Margex and see where Pepe currently stands. Where Pepe stands. It stands at, it says 46 cents, but really it's multiple zeros in front of that. This has come all the way down to where it looks like the 200 EMA is that line, which is around the 27 cent level, or whatever that level is plus all those zeros, right? So 27 cent level for Pepe, we obviously want to see it get back to the point to where it could, break. Again, this is just how Margex is displaying it with 100K multiplication of what Pepe's price is. It's showing it at a level of $1, and it did break that level there. So I think that these are great levels where it currently stands. Obviously, the lowest point being 36. I don't know if even doing a 5x, because I feel like we're going to see it bounce off the 200 EMA, but only time will tell. So I know that we're getting close, and this also may be considered a close bounce, right? A close level to where we see that push up and it starts to kind of level out until we see things really pick up. If I put through this leverage trade, which would be in USDT, and I would probably do a 5x leverage, I would do maybe a 10x leverage actually, and see how that works out. Because I only want to throw 100, but I want to invest $1,000. So $1,000 at 10x leverage, which means that I will put in 100 USDT. And I feel like Pepe, again, is a great play. It's just whether the liquidation point is low enough. Because this may not be the lowest point, but I want to make sure that I cover my bases to where that lowest point is. So if I throw this through, it's going to give me a liquidation point actually of 42. So that's very, very close to kind of where we are. We're currently at 46, the current price, 46. So that's very, very close to where we are. Honestly, I thought it would be a little bit lower than that, around 30. I didn't really do the math here, but I thought it would be around 30 something. So hopefully we're not seeing a majorly negative day today, but that's a play that I decided to do. I think Pepe, maybe I should have done a 5x leverage with $500 rather than 1,000. But we'll see how it plays out. I will do a stop loss. I'll add a stop loss here. So let me add one to this play and look for maybe a 20%. 20% loss. Yeah, 20%. Negative 20%. Negative 20%. Oh wait, I'm doing it that way anyways. 20% of loss. So if it goes down negative, why is it not working? Negative 20%. So it would be 40. If it goes to 45, just sub 46, then I would get stopped out of that play with a $20 loss. So they have a stop loss in there, just protecting it short term, just in case it does come all the way back down to here, which we could see. But it would protect the rest of my investment for future reference, right? For future gains there. Project review of Gary Network, 200 million users, social fi. Well, that's one. Thank you for the super chat. I'll have to go into that in a little bit. I don't really have a full. I don't want to do a full product review of a project, because a lot of times I've had recent situations where those projects have used my review on live as one of their reviews, which is the dumbest thing you could ever do. And I'm not saying that that will be the case here, but that always could be the case. And if We actually go through a paid review where they basically say, here, we want a honest review from you. Then that's a different story, where I agree to that. But here I would just be going through something that I feel like I'm not 100% fully like comfortable with. But I think I've looked into Gary like maybe once or twice. What do you think of the new meme coin coming out of Slothana? I put out a video of that. I think it's interesting. I think meme coins one are very very interesting. I think at the sloth, uh, just just seeing that name, I think it's funny. It has something that's catchy. It has something that can build popularity, and it's on a chain that I feel like is getting a lot of volume. So yeah, I agree that um, it has some popularity to it. I can't wait to see it. Again, I made a video on it, um, but only time will tell. I think I just saw something, a post about it, and I even saw some marketing for it on CoinMarketCap. Can someone tell me which Doge 20 on DEX is the right one to connect my Doge 22? Um, I don't have that information right now. Ripple Eco, which will be better? I have no idea. I have no. I don't know either one. Pepe or Shiba can cut three zeros. Can Pepe or Shiba cut three zeros? That's tough, right? You need burning to happen within both of those to see it cut. I would say the only one that has an opportunity to do that, to cut at least two zeros, is probably Pepe. Seeing where Pepe is at a single $1 billion market cap, you know, you look at less than right now it's at four or five or however many zeros, right? But it's not even at the level of $4.2 billion, meaning that it dropped or added that other zero back. So cutting that zero and then cutting another zero, Pepe has the best opportunity to do that. Shiba Inu is already sitting at like a 12, I think, $12 billion market cap. Yeah, $12.9 billion market cap. So seeing that one drop, one zero would be a 129. Well, I guess dropping this first zero would be a 50 um, billion dollar, yeah, 50 or $60 billion market cap, yeah, because it has 589 trillion. So about $60 billion market cap, and then dropping that next zero will be a $600 billion market cap. So it'd be very difficult for Shiba Inu to drop um, two zeros unless we see burns that are associated with it, which we don't truly know if that's going to build up. Matt, I'm here. Are you for a long time? Wait, I'm here. We for a long time. Changed my username. Well, I think you said that the last time. Midnight 0524. I appreciate you letting me know. Guys, don't forget to drop kick that like button. Yes, if you got time, just stand up and make sure you put down like a comfortable landing spot and drop kick that like button for the YouTube algorithm. I would appreciate that. We have 146 likes and we have about 300 people that are here. So please take the time to do that. Am I muted? No, you're not muted. I'm reading a lot of other things. My other texts are not showing. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm seeing these two, but I don't know if you had any other ones. Is the halving going to bring the market up or down? I wasn't treading during the other halvings. So typically we see the market at a low point and it does end up decreasing to where we see the market end up hitting all-time highs about a year out, right? That's typical, right? We see some movement maybe 6 months later, but we start to see that hit its all-time high like a year and a half later, right? Um, and I think that this year is going to be different. I think this year is going to be way different. We've already seen Bitcoin hit its all-time high and break new all-time highs like three times before the halving even started. And now we're in this period where we're like, okay, it's leveled out. Are we going to see it absolutely take off after the halving? And that could be the case. we could see this have a fast reaction to the halving rather than a shorter term reaction. We could see the trickle down effect happen a lot sooner, and it may be a complete change up than what we've seen before. Because with Bitcoin now, with the what is it called? With the ETFs, we now understand that traditionalists and long-term investors are in this for that long term. It's not about, oh, I want to get into Bitcoin and take this profit. It's like, no, I want to get into Bitcoin and then hold Bitcoin for years and decades and give it to my children, my children's children, right? That's kind of the mindset behind what they're doing here, not just holding Bitcoin outright, but holding the ETFs for a very long period of time as a retirement option as well. So yeah, it's definitely interesting to see that. What am I doing here?
John Parks donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Doge 20 live Matt smiley face. Did you buy? Prediction?
Doge 20 is live. Did I buy? I didn't. There's only a certain amount of things that I end up buying, but I saw an opportunity in what they offer. They definitely provided a lot of hype when you saw the amount of people and the amount of conversations that were happening around it, the amount of videos that were created about it. Like they had a marketing campaign that really does push these things up. And it's always great. I don't buy everything, that I do talk about. People tend to get upset when I either buy it or I don't buy it, right? They're like, if you believe in it, why don't you have it? And then when I do make a review on it, on something that I have, they're like, he's only trying to pump his own bag. And I'm like, why is nobody happy? Nobody will be happy with the way that I decide to go about a review, right? I can go through a review and not hold it in the beginning. But if I hold in the beginning, they're like, oh, you guys are just exit liquidity. Well, you're not. I've never looked at anybody that way. But then if I don't hold it, they're like, he doesn't really believe in it. But I do, right? I see the opportunities within a lot of things. Ton coin right in front of us. It's a great play. We'll have a ton of success, a lot of opportunity. I'm not invested into it. Same thing goes for Tron. I think Tron is a great play. And honestly, I was looking at investing into Tron because I was getting some Tron from Margex, where you go through like some commissions and stuff like that. So you get money through that. And then I was utilizing that Tron to, you know, um, buy cryptocurrency over there and leverage trade and everything like that and be able to gather more Tron, right? So I was able to do that, but then I just converted it all to XRP and, just stayed with XRP as my major play. So the point is that there are opportunities out there for everybody, but you you can't be in everything, right? You can't be in everything. Internet computer is a great play. Near protocol is a great play. I'm not in either of those, right? And I know people that are in those. I'm gonna scroll down and I'm missing a lot of messages, so I apologize. Um, let's talk investing. Your thoughts about how the halving could impact the markets. Your thoughts on when altcoin season could start. Your thoughts on how to become a better crypto investor. Um, so I would say there's a lot there, right? I don't want to take up everybody's time with just this, but they are great questions, right? How the halving could impact the markets. I think with the money flowing that's into cryptocurrency overall, it could definitely have a massive impact to the markets, especially when you look at Bit or Coinbase as a business and how far that will go with not only the halving, but I would say more or less the money flow into cryptocurrency. The halving is the event that honestly I don't think will just massively have an impact to every single market right from the gate, but it's how people react to that is what type of impact that we're going to see with that. Now, the altcoin season I think is going to happen maybe a couple of months after the halving happens. So after this day, there's always a chance that we could even see it within the same month that the halving has happened because this is a different scenario. Everybody likes to go to history and say, oh, history says that we're not going to see all-time highs till a year out. So it doesn't make sense to buy into this play. We may see it absolutely dive, and that may be the case. We might see it dive. but we also might not. And since this is uncharted waters, uncharted territory, I feel as though a lot of people will they will treat it as such, and we'll probably see a massive increase way before the time period where we thought we were going to see that. So altcoin season, in my opinion, will happen somewhere in between 1 month and 3 months out instead of the 6 month period that people believe. I'm giving it a little bit of conservativeness by saying 3 months. I honestly think it's going to happen within a month, but it could be, 1, 2, or 3 months there. I don't expect anything more than that. I don't know where the rest of it was. But how to become a better crypto investor, I would say just, probably discipline. A lot of people don't have that discipline. Develop your own strategy and stick to that. The issue that a lot of people have is not really about buying the position and finding the right price. It's about selling when you need to sell, whether the prices come too low for you and you feel as though it's just not going to live out a meaningful life, like the cryptocurrency is not going to live out a meaningful life, then you don't need to be in that play, right? However, if you have the opposite side where things are looking great and it's enough for you to screenshot and you're like, this is amazing, I'm gaining 10,000, 20,000, and you want to show all your friends. If it's good enough to show your friends, then it's good enough to take profit. If it's good enough to screenshot, it's good enough to take profit. So that's where you want to make sure that you are taking profit accordingly. You adhere to your exit plan. You stay disciplined. Discipline and the mindset is like, for me, 80% of investing. And the 20% is getting into a position and choosing the position, and you can divvy it up however you want to divvy it up. But majority of it is accepting either a loss or a gain when it's the right time to do so. And it's based on your strategy. Not everybody's going to have the same strategy, but if you want to have success, you need to have one. You can't just wing it. You can't go into the crypto bull market and go, okay, I have 20,000 invested into crypto or 50,000 invested into crypto. And this is where I'm going to sell my position at. And you say, I'm going to sell Shiba Inu when it hits $1. I'm going to sell Bitcoin when it hits $200,000, $500,000, whatever, right? You're setting these higher goals to only sell all of it at a certain point, which is not reality. You need to sell some of it at lower points, dollar cost average out, to have a healthier portfolio and healthier investment strategy. So that's just my take on it. And I didn't want to take up many people's time, but I feel like you had to put something out there. I would start dollar cost averaging into the highest conviction plays now, and if we continue to drop dollar cost average more. We don't know for sure what the halving will do. This bull run will be different with institutions. Well said. In a lot shorter of a time frame. By doing your own due diligence and not relying on YouTube. Very true. Saw the biggest money on crypto comes from Asia now. Isn't Hong Kong ETF approval more important than the awaited ETF from the US? I mean, the approval for ETFs or for Bitcoin ETF has already happened in the US, but now I would say yes. I believe, I don't know the full detail to that. I've looked into it maybe once, but I believe that's the most important thing right now, or one of the most important things. But overall, the Bitcoin halving is probably the most important thing that's happening. Obviously, you see it on many different platforms. Holding Jasmy XRP only long term might get a few meme coins just to try to get some huge short-term wins. Yeah, I mean, that's my plan. Is I have a lot of meme coins to where I'm looking for those short-term wins, but majority of my long-term positions like CRO, XRP, Litecoin, Avalanche, all of the Solana, all of those plays are utility-based plays. I'm going to skip forward. Do you think CRO will dip more before the halving? I think CRO is what, at 11, 12 cents? Where's CRO? Where is it? CRO. Why am I, it's at like a 2 or 3 or $4 billion market cap, right? There we go. It's at a $3.2 billion market cap. Currently sitting at 12 cents. I feel like that's a good level. Obviously not the best price to be at, but this is my original cost basis around the 12, 11 or 12 cent area. So yeah, I think this is a fantastic level. Will it dip more? Honestly, nobody really knows if we truly will see a dip um, uh, that's coming up. We still have a lot of them are in a downward trend, and it looks like the 200 EMA for a lot of things are going to be that level to truly bounce off of. Now, I did decide to buy some Pepe here, and you're seeing me up $13, which is great on a 10x leverage. Hopefully that does pick up and get up to the 15 moving average. You see how far that's pulling away. I think that's a 15 moving average. It might be less. Yeah, it's 15. So hopefully that gets back up to the 15. You can see how this does find a way to hover around there. And that's going to be one of my exit points as we do see that happen. So somewhere around the 6 level, which I don't know how much I would gain at those levels. So let me put in a take profit and look at 0.6, which would be a 278% gain. So what I would do at that level is take 50%. I want to take 50% at which that's not partial positions. Got you. So what's the supply? I've never used the partial to set up a quantity. Yeah, I've never used this area. Entire position, partial position. Whatever 100% is. I have $1,000 worth. So I probably would pull out a little bit more than that. So I would say price is 0.6 and realized profit would be 278, but I would pull out 50% at that level, not 500. I want to pull out my entire investment, but like the amount that I invested. So I've never done it this way. This will be a learning curve for me, but I want to set myself up with a take profit. I feel like the 15 moving average would be a good spot to get out of at least my original position, right? My $200. Or sorry, how much did I put? $100. Yeah. So I'll be able to get out my original 100. Good morning, Matt. Love XRP. Talked with you about it for a little over a year, off and on now. Bought more yesterday, over 132K now. Congratulations, Michael. SEC settlement any day now with will make us very happy. Well, I kind of have I'm going to go into some detail later today in a video where it might not be the best news, but I would still love to see the more positive side of this thing that's happening here. But still very bullish on XRP, obviously. It just may be a little bit more longer term. Good morning. How about Leo and the cat on Sticks? It's Bitcoin's platform. I haven't checked it out. I own some Casper, or what do you think of it? So Casper, I think there was a part of it that I didn't really enjoy. I can't remember exactly what it was because I look over a lot of positions during the day. But if we look at Casper, it currently stands at 3 cents, which is a 358. All right. Give me a second. My headphones started playing music. That's great. I'd turn down this music either way. Because if it does happen again, I don't want to get demonetized. That's funny. As I touch the glasses, it starts playing music. I own. Wait, okay. So Casper, which currently sits at about $8 million worth of volume. I feel as though this could see a lot more volume. That's part of it that I didn't like. I still like the fact that they have all of the supply, that total supply in circulation. Basically, you're looking at a lower market cap than what it was. But the problem is sorry, I went to feeds now. The problem is more about the level of volume, right? Because you have all these different platforms, you have 38 different platforms, but no S tier exchanges. And when I say S tier exchanges, um, we're looking at Binance, we're looking at Coinbase, and we're not seeing those that are here. I feel like you see majority of that volume. Majority of the volume comes through Gate.io here. So I would say you need to pick up that volume, which could come with exchanges. So that's something that could change. And it is sitting at a 356 or $359 million market cap. So it has a lot of upside. You put that one more time, and I'm gonna time you out. And then if it happens again, I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna just get you out of here. I don't like to have spamming of any position. There we go. Mr. P got to it. We don't like any spamming here. Tennessee, true. It also realized you're talking to somebody else. Hey, Matt, thoughts on Jasmy? Do you think we can expect 50 cents within a couple of months for Jasmy? So I'm looking at a range for 2024. I'm looking at a range of 10 to 50 cents, which honestly is a large range, but it really all depends on a lot of the things that happen, as well as people reacting to those things, as well as the FOMO that goes into it, which, I hate banking on any FOMO, but we see it within every position. Especially we saw it with Jasmy Coin receiving like $1.5 billion worth of volume after only seeing like 30 or 40 million dollars worth of volume at a time. To jump to 1.5 billion is crazy. And then to see the level of volume that you have over on Margex with the leverage trading, it just adds to how much money flows through this thing. So I think Jasmy Coin definitely has the ability to get to 50 cents. I wouldn't say in just a couple of months. I would say we're looking out to the end of the year. But we also, I have a range that I believe it's going to reach, which is about 10 to 50 cents. 10 cents being my starting point to my exit plan, my exit strategy, which would get me to $100,000, at which I would take not only my initial investment, but maybe about 100,000 coins, which would be $10,000 total. I think $1 CRO is a conservative prediction. Do you see CRO reaching $1 in 2024? Yeah, I do. I see it reaching $1, maybe even to $1.25 in 2024, maybe even to $1.50, honestly. But I see $3 in 2025. But there's another thing that we can look at where we understand what they've done with Burns before, and maybe they could even do something aggressive with Burns. I would imagine they would want to do it at these levels, but this may have been the gathering phase for them to do it at a later time period. Not to do it at the low point in the market, but to do it at the high point in the market. So if you have, let's say, billions that you wanted to burn off, which honestly would be crazy because they're throwing away money that they have rather than taking that and selling it and having billions of dollars, they're making their investors more wealthy, and those investors are now holding for a lot longer of a period of time. So it could be to a point where you have that gathering phase. You're gathering up everything at these low points, and then when it gets to a high point, now you officially burn off what you can burn off there and make all investors insanely happy with where this price can go based on just where the market cap will be. Now, again, that's speculation. I would love to see that happen. They've already burned off 70 billion. Who's to say that they wouldn't burn off more? So you could possibly see a lot more that happens within this bull run or within the downturn of the bull run to hopefully sustain the price for CRO. So it's gonna be interesting. Did someone send a super chat? Thank you, Hassan, for the $3 super chat. Thoughts on Bopus? A book of really? Is it something that I'm not gonna show it on the screen because I don't want to have, those words on the screen if it does come up as that. So let me just duplicate this and bring this over here, and then I'll see what they have here. If it's something where it's not on CoinMarketCap, I'm not really gonna look at it. But it is just on Solana, and they do have the breakdown of that. I really don't have any true thoughts on this. Fully diluted value, or fully diluted value is 1.1 cent per coin. 5 cents or 1.1 cent is a fully diluted value. This has decreased by 100% in the last 24 hours. That looks like a rug pull for me. I'm not going to bring that up on screen. Definitely not. You're talking about like the value of this is worthless. Like very, very worthless. At least if I'm looking at the right one. Hi, Matt. Are you still holding VSG? And what do you think of the future could hold? Right now, it seems to have dropped off quite a bit. So yeah, I mean, you're always going to see those pushes with plays that have a lot of hype. So if we go to my watch list, I do still hold VSG. I hold about 10 million VSG. It's great to see Book of Meme up that high. So that means my overall position is up quite a bit. That's great to see. But for VSG, yeah, it's currently at a $15 million market cap. I have 10 million, which means I have about $15,000 that's sitting there. I do think that they have potential, right? Right now, they are still in early stages. Like this is early stages, and they're making these moves by burning off the supply. Seeing it at a 7.5, or actually, I think it's less. It might be 7.2. 7.2 billion that's sitting there, something like that. And if they're burning off that supply, it's hyperdeflationary, meaning that you can get to a higher price as long as you are seeing popularity, as long as you are seeing, you know, more and more volume that continues to flow through this. You have $3.8 million is going through this with a $15 million market cap, 25% volume to market cap ratio. And this is all happening on two places. So imagine when they do get more exchanges that are on board with VSG, and they've been doing great on the marketing side of things. They were trending for a little bit. They had a lot of stuff that were going on, and that's why you saw that pick up. And honestly, when you see the bull market, you may end up seeing, like when you see the true bull run and altcoins that are running, if they could be in the same spot, I feel as though they had a level of popularity to where they can see so much more popularity in the long term of things, right? The grand scheme of things. So as long as they are developing and continuing to add more exchanges on board, you look at their L2 and the idea behind that, I think it's a no-brainer that this will go to a much higher level. And I think this is kind of a steal price from where it was.
Tom Locke donated $2.99 through Super Chat. Thoughts on Grog? It's trending on base.
So yeah, if you look at where it has been, to a $49 million market cap, because this is a $15 million market cap, $49 million market cap, there's so much more upside even to that point. So where we stand is definitely a low point, but it's still up 121%. Look at Slothana over here. See, their marketing campaign has been great, because this is not within the chat, this is within the marketing. So that's cool. Somebody asked me a question. Let me look at that. Give me a second. Let me go back here. Where was that question? So thoughts on Brog? It's trending on base. So I haven't invested into any base position. I don't think so. I think I might have Mochi or Machi. I forget how to say it. But why am I typing in base? Brog. So it's Brett's dog. So it's another meme coin. I know Brett seems to get a lot of like traction and interest I wanted to make a video on Brett just to see what the interest is and the hype is and all of that stuff, and I didn't do that. But right now, this is sitting at a $1 million market cap. I feel like it could have quite a bit of upside as long as you are seeing volume that flows in there, which currently you're seeing 1.8. It's playing again. Currently, you're seeing $1.8 million worth of volume, which is 178% volume to market cap ratio. It is a very low market cap position. So again, could have potential, but I'm not going to say that it 100% is or will. The only place you can buy it is on Uniswap. So I don't like to go through full reviews here, but just to give my honest opinion, it looks like something that could be set up for maybe a little bit of success. I don't know what their level of market maker exposure is, but you're seeing $1.8 million that is flowing through there through the last 7 days. You see that up 240%. And yeah, you look at that period in time, which is the 15th, it's up 240%. So this could be the beginning stages of something that could work out. But again, you would take a risk if you would buy into that position. And it is considered short term, not something that's insanely long term. I asked the other day, but the stream was over. What is the best off ramp? I've used .com as an exchange, but I'm worried fees will eat up my soul. So you mean like I feel like you don't really have many fees on crypto.com, but you do have the what's it called? The price difference or the spread that's different. So yeah, I would say the best places are probably um, crypto.com or Kraken as a great off ramp. You don't really see much of a spread, and you do have the access to the exchange, so you can exchange for a very cheap amount. The issue is that if you're sending Ethereum over to this platform rather than just trading it on the platform that you're on, you're spending money to send it. So you now have that fee associated with it. But if you're talking about Solana, um, yeah, I mean, off ramp would be great on Coinbase. I've off ramped plenty of times and had zero fees. I also have Coinbase One, but even if I do off ramp what I have there on Solana, it's still super cheap. What is this? This ESPN? Why am I getting notifications on ESPN on my watch? Guys, we have 330 or 383 people that are here. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell for more of these videos. I don't hold any VSG NFTs, but I know that they have their value to them. So having value makes sense why they would, sell out. So I don't really have any major thoughts on them. I feel like if you have NFTs that have value, that provide value for the holders and, maybe some passive income as well, it's a no-brainer to hold that NFT. But if you just have an NFT for the artwork, like that artwork better be great, better be something that you truly love, because that's the only thing like you're most likely not going to get your money back from those plays that are just, artwork related. But seeing any type of use case, any type of rewards that you get with VSG is a step up, honestly, multiple steps up than what a traditional NFT is. I bought Doge 20 from your video. I tried to claim the token today and the price doesn't show in my wallet. Very strange. So it depends what wallet you're using. Well, it shouldn't. It is like early stages of it. So I have a lot of things that are in my wallet to where the price won't show. And the only way the price will show is if I go over to like either Uniswap or I go over to Pancake Swap and then try and like set up a swap for USDT. Then you'll see what the price is associated there. But that's the only way that I have been able to do that with a lot of positions. And it's typical, right? When you don't have a crazy amount of exchanges and a crazy amount of exposure, and I mean in the form of hundreds of millions of dollars or even billions of dollars, you're not going to see that price update. I even have MAGA Trump that's in here that's worth like $200 million market cap that still doesn't show me the account or the amount over in MetaMask all the time. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Bro, other YouTubers show your thumbnail and tell you are lie about XRP. Other YouTubers show your thumbnail and tell you all are lying about XRP. Who is saying that? Drama. People like there's a lot of people that just want to start up drama, and I don't want to start up any drama, so I really don't care. They can show whatever they want to show. I'm as transparent as possible, so um, they can claim what they want to claim, but you know, whatever. Um, Satoshi is following the X account, and he is a good friend of the dev. We don't know yet what we don't know yet what, but something big is programmed. Sounds interesting. No, I haven't heard of it. I've heard of a lot of people claiming that Satoshi or Ryoshi or whoever is following and doing this and doing that. I mean, eh, I don't know what to believe anymore because there's so many different positions to where people are saying that this person created it or this person is a part of it or is a team of it, and that's where all the hype would come from. There's too many of those, I would say. I cannot claim my Doge 20. Yeah, I haven't gone into that detail. I'll have to, if we need clarity, we can always reach out to the team and see um, like what's the process. Maybe there's something that's being done wrong on either end. Super chat is not working. Well, I mean, I appreciate the super chat should work, but I appreciate the thought behind it. If you had to guess, Matt, what do you think Slothana's potential price will be? I don't know. I haven't looked at it. Um, like I haven't looked at it heavily to say um, will be. Has it launched yet? It hasn't launched yet. I thought you meant like or has it? I forget where the I go through so many different positions to look at. So Slothana is not live yet, right? It's not live yet, right? I don't have the links for it right now, so I can't go into the detail because I have so many different positions that I thought do have some interest. So let me know. Let me know a little bit more that's there, and then we'll because I have to find those. I have to find the links. I could probably go to the video. It launches in 11 days. Okay, what do I think it's going to be? I mean, I think it has. I can't tell you what price I believe it will be, but I think it will be as long as you see consistency because there's a thing with meme coins when you see meme coins that are launched, they could have a massive uptick in volume, and then the growth and the sustainability, everything that they're building is just not it's not consistent, right? And I hope that could be the case, but you never know how they're going to lead this project. When you have leaders, you have developers, you have creators, how are they going to lead this project? And it could have a massive amount of success, but what's going to happen after that success? Are we going to see a massive pullback, a level out, a pickup? Are we going to see a massive consolidation point and then end up seeing more of a bull flag? There's so many different opportunities and so many different things that could happen. Know that whatever reaction you see in the beginning, should be very short term. So if you see an overall push for to a way higher price, make sure that if you get to 100% gain, 200%, 300, 500% gain, that you are willing to maybe accept a little bit of profits. XRP hit $589 plus, as per Bart Simpson in 2051. That would be great. Yes, I know they want us to get out from XRP, and I don't because I have great guidance by Matt.
David Jefferson donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Are you still bullish on Shiba Inu?
So I understand when I do a review, I've never said that I'm bullish on any project. I never say that I 100% believe this is going to take a jump to this next level. I would never say that that's the case unless it's the plays that I'm looking into for a major consistency, right? Shiba Inu is a meme play, and I think yes, yeah, it will have some success, continued success, and you'll probably see more and more volume that's going in and out of that position. But it all depends on how people react, right? It's not about just the project itself, because since it is a meme coin, it's about how people react to it, and whether they're buying and maybe holding a little bit, and you see more buying, you see more exchanges, you see more traction and all that stuff. So I believe that it has potential. Potential is different than being insanely bullish on something. But I want to clear that up, because I'm not going to just put out a bunch of videos and say, hey, I'm super bullish on this. Honestly, anything in the crypto market, as we see the bull market, we see the altcoin season has a large amount of potential to run, like really, really run. So I'll say that.
Mom2 Max donated $9.99 through Super Chat. Oink oink pig knows the ticker is still dollar pork. The ticker is still dollar PNDC gem. When you are a convicted bag holder, price action means nothing. Lol, JK.